Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix. Gemini, you are up for the May energy reading. And I will be honest with you, I didn't even know if this reading was about to happen. Whew. I'm so chill right now. I did your pre-shuffle energy and things were coming to me, but a whole lot of other stuff is coming to me too as well. And I just feel like this supermoon that's been going on it's got people doing stuff. I'll go into that in a minute. Anyways, kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Bullhorn, Overcast, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Listen to whatever platform works best for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right. For those who are new to this, I usually pull 8 cards in the main, is what I pull. Also, I don't read reversals, I read energy. So wherever the energy takes me, that's where I go. There is not a gender in tarot, so if I'm talking about a Queen of Wands or a King of Swords or an Emperor or an Empress, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm talking about a male or a female. I could be. I'm saying that you or someone around you may embody that energy, is what I'm saying, because that's all the cards are about anyway, is energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this is not your story, do not try to make it fit. I am just a person here reading some tarot cards. That is it. All right, now let's get into this. For the pre-shuffle in the main deck, the Four of Wands came out, which is fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. You could have been dealing or be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. Four of Wands is about solid foundations. Four of Wands is about commitment. Four of Wands can also be about purchasing a home, too. Four of Wands can be, I don't want to say recognition per se, but it can be leveling up. Six of Wands is recognition, but Four of Wands can be leveling up a little bit, is what that can be considered as. The card that came out after that in the pre-shuffle for the main deck was the Death card. That is Scorpio energy. Again, Scorpio full moon that's in effect. You may have been dealing with a Scorpio, or you may be dealing with a Scorpio now. And with the Death card, that is where things are being removed that doesn't serve you. I don't know why, but a lot of people are moving right now. I have been doing these readings of these signs in several signs over the past 2 months. They've been moving. People have been going places. The World card's been coming out. The Six of Swords has been coming out. The Knight of Wands has been coming out, and so on and so forth. The Chariot and what have you that are connected to other cards, saying that people are moving. But something told me in this, like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Something told me that for some of you, you're breaking your lease. Some of you are in a lease and you're going to break it. I don't know why. That's what I heard. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. In the clarifying deck for the pre-shuffle, I got the Hierophant, which is about solid institutions, higher forms of commitment, blah, 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 school, government, things of that nature. And then I got the Five of Wands, which was conflict. I feel that you might be leaving conflict behind, hence why you might be breaking your lease. Because you're like, I can't deal with it anymore. You might have a bad roommate. And I'm not laughing at you if you have a bad roommate. I promise I'm not laughing at you. But I know how it is. Oh, I remember those days. I thank God. Whew, come a long way. Okay. So maybe there has been some type of conflict that's been going on in your life and you just can't take it anymore. And you're like, I'm out. Or maybe you've already separated yourself from the situation. That could be done too. You could have emotionally and mentally separated yourself from the situation, but not physically separated yourself from the situation. But let me tell you this. Also, with removing what doesn't serve you, it's almost like you're getting a new lease on life. No pun intended, but I guess it kind of got thrown out there. You're getting a new lease on life because the things that were holding you down, the things that are bringing this negative energy into your life, it is being removed. When negative is removed, the only thing that is left is positive. So that will make room for more positive energy or some positive energy to come in. So that's the good news. And I don't know why. I feel like there's something else good for you in the works. I don't know what the cards are about to say, because I never do until I pull them. May I have 8 cards for Gemini, please, for the energy of May 2021? But I feel like something, if you're having a bad time right now, or if you're just like, well, is it going to get better? I'm telling you that it is. Regardless of what the cards say, something's telling me that it's going to get better. There's an old saying that I heard from a martial arts movie. I forgot. I think it was Lady Dragon with Cynthia Rothrock, which was one of my favorite female fighters back in the day, which I'm showing my age. But yeah, Cynthia Rothrock, that was my girl. I'm pretty sure it was Lady Dragon. And her sensei said to her, and it's a very simple saying, nothing very, very good and nothing very, very bad lasts very, very long. Let that sink in for a second. May I have 8 cards for Gemini for the energy of May 2021? May I have 8 cards for Gemini for the energy of May 2021? And you know what, Gemini, I might give you the deluxe reading. Usually I try to wrap these up in 20, 25 minutes. I might do some clarification just to get down to the nitty gritty and just to be nosy too. So yeah, may I have 8 cards for Gemini for the energy of May 2021? May I have 8 cards, please? And this wanted to come out. 5 of Cups. See, we already, yeah, I already know what's going on. Let's see here. Thank you. Wow, you cannot make this up. May I have 6 more cards, please? Thank you. May I have 5 more cards, please? May I have 5 more cards, please? Thank you. What'd I tell you? May I have 4 more cards, please? I love it when what I talk about at the beginning shows up in the actual reading of the cards. May I have 4 more cards, please? And my ear is itching. Who talking about me? Or who's talking about you? May I have 4 more cards, please? Thank you. That's interesting. May I have 3 more cards, please? Thank you. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. May I have 2 more cards, please? Thank you. Thank you. These came out together. Let me take a look at them because I have to read the energy. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's it. I'm keeping these two together. Okay, Gemini. First card that came out was the Five of Cups. As you can see, this is a woman wearing a black dress. And Five of Cups can be about sadness, despair, sorrow, blah, 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 blah. I already told you that I feel like some of you, you just been in a negative energy. I don't know if this is a romantic relationship or not. That I don't know. That is up to you to figure out. You know better than I do. Again, I'm just a person reading some tarot cards. Whatever the situation is, it has you in a funk, is what's going on. And Cups is water energy. Again, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. The Four of Wands came out again. Mind you, the Four of Wands came out in the pre-shuffle. It came out in the pre-shuffle. And the Four of Wands came out reversed. And the energy I'm picking up from it is the reversal. Where whatever the relationship was, it's just not solid anymore. It's not solid. In Wands energy, again, is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, fire energy. And you could be dealing with one of those. The next card that came out was the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy. And it's one of the major arcanas. The Hermit is about going inside and doing some self-reflection and seeking answers from within. Not seeking answers from other parties or anything like that, or calling someone and telling them all of your trouble and getting advice over the telephone and what have you. This is something where you're alone with yourself in the universe and you lay things out in your head. And this might have been something where it was the pros and the cons type of thing. And that's what energy you may be in, where you're weighing the pros and the cons of doing something. Because you are an air sign. Air signs are very analytical signs. They're all about the mind. And I feel that you will weigh out the pros and the cons of what you want to do in regards to whatever situation is causing you despair, where you feel it isn't solid anymore. Again, I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if this is a marriage, if this is, a regular relationship, if this is a job, or what have you. What I do know is what I said earlier is accurate, because the card that came out after the Hermit is Judgment. Judgment is having a second chance on life. Judgment is having a new lease, like I said, on life. And removing, again, what doesn't serve you. Judgment is related to death. Both cards are ruled by the planet of Pluto. Pluto deals with Scorpio. Again, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So whatever is happening, whatever has you a little bit sad right now, you will get a new lease on life. You're going to get a second chance. This second chance will be in your favor. It will be similar, and I guess I can use this because of my name. It will be similar to a phoenix that rises from the ashes, is what will happen. So I can tell you, don't let it get you down. And honestly, I don't believe it's going to. The Six of Cups came out. Six of Cups is about nostalgia. Also, it can be about people popping up. Cups energy, again, is water energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It can be about people popping up, old friendships, old relationships, things of that nature. It came out reversed, and that is the energy I'm picking up. But the reason I'm picking up the energy of a reversal is that because of the Judgment card, which I just dropped it, because of the Judgment card, I feel this is what you're doing away with. This is what you're going to let fall off of you. Where some of the old things that were latched on to you, which the Six of Cups signifies, whether it was a relationship that you were with, whether it was a marriage, whether it was a job, whether it was whatever, that you were clinging to, and that you were sad about, once you rise again, because in this particular card, you can see the angels carrying him up, because this is a second chance. This is a second life. This is releasing the old body and stepping into the new body. You're going to be stepping into a new life and letting go of what the Six of Cups was connected to with the old body, is what's going on. And I don't know why. Something just said to me something about plastic surgery, which I don't know if some of you are thinking about getting plastic surgery, but something that just came out too. I guess because I'm talking about bodies and stuff, but then something was like plastic surgery. I always tell people, when I hear things or, you know, have intuition, all the other stuff, whatever comes out, comes out. And that was one of the things. So some of you might be thinking about getting a new body, new face. Maybe in this previous relationship, if it was on a romantic level, they made you feel less than, like you weren't beautiful enough. And now that you're in the process of leaving, you're looking to do what you feel is a physical upgrade, is what you're looking to do. So that might be a thing too. Now, let me tell you something. First of all, with my channel, my podcast, this is a no judgment zone. Because I always say, who am I to judge? Even though I'm holding judgment in my hand. Who am I to judge? I do give an opinion. And I'm not licensed in psychiatry or medicine or I'm not licensed in anything. The only thing I'm licensed to do is tell my truth. And I'm telling you this now. Beauty will always be subjective. Beauty will always be subjective. There will be people on this planet who will not find you attractive. And then there will be people on this planet who may think you're drop dead gorgeous. Me personally, I think that Kelly Rowland of Destiny's Child is the best looking Destiny's Child member, because I love dark skin and I think she's drop dead gorgeous. But some people may not be attracted to Kelly Rowland. And not that I'm attracted to her, because I don't bat for that team. But I'm just saying, when it comes to beauty, when judging beauty is subjective. And just because someone may have said to you that you were not attractive to them anymore doesn't make it true. Just because someone, again, and that's in anything, just because someone says it doesn't make it true. Hell, even with what I'm saying with these tarot cards that I'm reading, just because I'm saying it doesn't necessarily make it true. I'm just a person reading tarot cards. Just like when it comes to someone in beauty, they're just a person saying, okay, this is what I believe. Okay, that's fine that you believe it. That doesn't mean anything. So if any of you are thinking about getting plastic surgery, and this is not a thing against plastic surgery. I don't care if people get plastic surgery. I say, do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting anyone, go ahead and do what makes you happy. But the thing is that when you get under that knife, when you get on the table and plan on doing what you're doing, and you want to go from an old body to a new body, make sure that you're doing it for you. Don't do it because someone made you feel less than. Because I promise you, as soon as you leave a situation where someone made you feel less than due to your looks, there will be someone that comes right around the corner that tells you how beautiful you are. So this is just, and like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for the people who are thinking about plastic surgery. And like I said, Gemini, you get the deluxe reading today, because this is already at 20 minutes and I'm not even halfway through the cards. Okay, now that I got that off my chest, on to the next one. The reason that I know you're letting this go is because the Nine of Pentacles came out. That was next. Nine of Pentacles is earth energy. It's about stability. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Nine of Pentacles is also the independence card, is what it is. Being able to stand on your own, where you don't need anyone else because you've already worked for what you have. You don't need anyone to give you anything. The card that came out after the Nine of Pentacles was the Five of Pentacles. But instead of reading this as upright, because the Five of Pentacles is having a lack mentality. The Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. Like in this picture on this card, you see the Five Pentacles, but you see the person can't get to the other side because there's barbed wire keeping that individual out. I'm reading this as a reversal where you're not going to be in this lack mentality because you're very confident. You're going to be very confident in who you are. And maybe it's going to be after, if you get the plastic surgery, if, like I said, to that group of people that's considering that, if you get that, you may feel like, oh, I know I look good. But again, beauty is subjective. Regardless, whether you're going to get on the table or not, you're still going to be in that Nine of Pentacles energy of independence, where you're standing on your own, where you let go of the old things that brought negativity into your life. After all of that happens, where you're in this positivity now, two cards came out. It was the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. They came out together. Again, Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Page of Cups, pages bring messages. You could be delivering a message, or you could be receiving a message. You could be starting something that affects your emotions. You could receive a message that affects your emotions. The Eight of Cups is about walking away. You're walking away from something. You're leaving something that no longer serves you. Also, I don't know why. With the Page of Cups too, I feel that someone may be apologizing to you. I feel that too. Someone may be apologizing to you. And I think you're going to be kind of indifferent about it. You're going to be indifferent. Where it's like, okay, I guess. I don't know why. I feel like, well, if you follow my channel, you know how I feel about apologies. I can't stand apologies. It irritates me when people apologize. But this is your reading, not mine. I feel like you'll accept the apology, but you're not going to care about the apology. You've already made the decision to not entertain the negativity, is the decision that you've made. You made the decision not to entertain the negativity. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take some clarifying cards right quick, because I told you I'm going to be nosy. You're getting the deluxe, Gemini. You're getting the deluxe. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know in regards to this reading? Is there anything else Gemini needs to know in regards to this reading? Anything Gemini needs to know to clarify this reading? Is there anything else Gemini needs to know in regards to this reading? Okay. High Priestess. This is intuition. Also, High Priestess can be about secrets. High Priestess is Cancer and Pisces energy. So, you may not be saying anything. You actually might consider giving a silent treatment, is what you may do. Where they're trying to say stuff to you, you're just like, And that's where the indifference might come in at, where you're just given the silent treatment because you just don't want to entertain it. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? Woo! Okay. All right. I got another 5 of Wands, but it's upside down. And I'm reading it just like that. And then the card that fell on the floor was the 8 of Swords. You're leaving the conflict. The Star came out upside down. There's no hope for this. You feel there is no hope left in whatever the situation is. The 4 of Cups also came out in reverse. The 4 of Cups is when you're being offered something by the universe, but you're ignoring it. The reversal of that would be that you see what you're being offered. But due to it following the Star, and I'm reading it as a reversal, that there's no hope, you see there's no hope in it. 8 of Swords is being in your head in a prison. That's what you're tired of. That's why you're leaving the conflict, because it's kept you in a prison. You haven't been able to be your true self around whatever the situation is. And again, it could be work, could be relationship at home, husband, wife, doesn't matter. You haven't been able to be your true self, which is why you've been very silent. I feel there's a lot that you've wanted to say, you just haven't said it. You just haven't said it. And I don't know why I'm picking up that this is one of those situations in your head, because I don't know, because like my grandmother used to say, my nanny, she said there's 3 sides to every story. She said there's your side, their side, and the Lord's side. So I'm just telling you, somebody on the outside looking in at these cards. In the energy I'm picking up like in your head, this relationship that you've been dealing with, wherever it's at, you felt like you can't win no matter what you say. Therefore, you've been silent most of the time. When they've said things to you, there's been conflict, don't get me wrong, because obviously the five of Wands came up twice. So there's been obvious conflict, but you haven't said everything that you've wanted to say. With this High Priestess coming out, and again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, you haven't said everything that you've wanted to say. Part of it is because you've kind of become numb to it. The other part is because you don't feel like you could win the argument anyway, because you feel that you can't get through to them. Which, that 8 of Swords coming out in the clarifier, again, 8 of Swords, which has kept you sort of in a prison in a way with this situation, in a mental prison. I'm not picking up an actual prison, because though there isn't anything indicating that. So yeah, is there anything else Gemini needs to know? Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? Thank you. Strength. This is also Leo energy. I doubt you're dealing with the Leo. I feel this is you. You finally got the strength to just be like, enough is enough. That's why, which that was a given anyway with the 9 of Pentacles. And I don't know why. I feel like, because I'm looking at that card, I feel like some of you are about to go shopping. Some of you are about to update your wardrobe too. I feel some of you are about to update your wardrobe. Some of you might be getting plastic surgery, because that's still on my mind. And if it's on my mind that much, if it's on my spirit, what card is this? 7 of Swords. Strategizing. Is strategizing also, it can be people being deceptive, but I'm not picking up anyone being deceptive. I'm picking up strategizing. You're strategizing on how you want to do and what you want to do it. Again, I feel like you're just silent right now. And Seven of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So, is there anything else coming out? Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? And I have no idea what I plan on titling this reading. I have no idea. What card? That just flew out. Definitely got to take that one. What is this? The Devil. Toxic. Yeah, you're letting go of toxic energy. You're letting go of codependency. You're letting go of bad relationships is what you're doing. You're letting go of negativity, defeatist, having a defeatist attitude and things of that nature. Also, devil energy is represented by Capricorn. You could be dealing with the Capricorn, but I'm not picking up that energy. I just feel you're letting go of toxic energy. That's the thing. Maybe that's what I'll title it. Maybe that was the answer. Letting go of toxic energy is what it is. But yeah, I feel some of you are planning on buying a new wardrobe. Some of you are planning on going under the knife. And like I said, I'm not judging you. But if you decide to get that surgery, make sure you do it for you and not because someone told you you were less than when it comes to beauty. Because again, beauty will always be subjective. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? Maybe I should title this Beauty Will Always Be Subjective. Maybe I should title it that. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? What's this? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is abundance. That's a solid foundation. Ten of Pentacles is right after the Nine of Pentacles. I already told you. Nine of Pentacles is about independence. You already have everything. Ten of Pentacles is independence and then some. Ten of Pentacles is stability. Ten of Pentacles is wealth. So if any of you are dealing with a divorce, you might be getting a check. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Or if you're dealing with divorce, another card fell out. Then they may not get, if you have a lot of money, they may not get what they think they're going to get. Next card that came out is Queen of Cups. That's water energy. The Queen of Cups, she gives her love without condition. But also she's very intuitive. 2. Maybe you will find your abundance with the Queen of Cups. Again, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but mostly Cancer. Maybe you will be meeting a Cancer that you might find your abundance with. Maybe there is already a Cancer on your radar. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? I cannot believe this reading is 33 minutes. I told you, Gemini, you getting the deluxe. Something told me to do a longer reading for you. I don't know why, but something told me to do a longer reading for you. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? And that just wanted to pop out. 8 of Cups, again, walking away. I still think I'm titling this Beauty is Subjective, because that beauty is on my mind. It really, really is. Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? Is there anything else Gemini needs? Thank you. The Emperor. This is Aries energy. The Emperor takes charge. You're taking charge. You're making plans. The Emperor is the architect. The Emperor is the king of all kings. Again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. You're taking charge of your life is what you're doing. And then these 2 cards fell. What are they? Wow. The Hermit, again, Virgo energy, and the Empress. came out together. So you have the Emperor and the Empress. So you have a lot of new ideas coming in, or someone is coming into your life that will be a match for you. And the Empress is also about fertility too. So if you are female and you decide to engage in the physical pleasures of life, mind you, be mindful that pregnancy might happen. So if you don't want to get pregnant, keep that in mind too, because the Empress is about pregnancy. She is the mother. Just like the Emperor is the king of all kings, the Empress is the queen of all queens. Is there anything else? But also, like I said, you could be meeting your counterpart. Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Is there anything else Gemini needs to know? What is this? Wheel of Fortune. That's luck turning in your favor, is what this is. Luck turning in your favor. Things going better for you. Like I said before, you're going to have a new lease on life. This is going to be a second life. And I don't know why. I feel like, here we go again, and I was about to say another pun related to the plastic surgery. I was about to say, I feel like you're not going to recognize yourself after all this is said and done. And again, that goes back to the plastic surgery thing. I really feel like somebody is getting plastic surgery, whoever this is resonating with, that you're not going to recognize yourself. Some of you might be getting lipo and losing 50 pounds, 75 pounds or whatever. And doing that, or doing the lap band. I think Mariah Carey did that. Did Mariah Carey do that? There was someone who did that lap band and then they lost some weight. Which, one of my friends, her mother did that. She lost a little bit of weight. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional. Talk to your doctor about that. If you're thinking about, which if some of you are thinking about doing that versus having actual, cutting done, that might happen too. But with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, something said to me, I feel that you're not going to recognize yourself. It could be physically, it could be spiritually, it could be mentally, it could be whatever. It could be a combination of all those things. But after all this is said and done, once you have finally released all of this toxicity and moved on and done what you plan on doing, you're not going to recognize yourself. And again, this doesn't have to necessarily be a marriage. Could have been just a regular romantic relationship. Still could have been a job. They could have... People pay attention to looks on the job too. Don't get it twisted. They pay attention to looks on the job. And I know of situations where looks have played a role with people receiving promotions on the job. I know that for a fact. So could be on the job too, where you may have felt like you weren't promoted and then the person who was quote unquote prettier or more handsome, because again, male or female, doesn't matter, that they're getting their promotion and you know that you're the better worker, but yet and still you're not being recognized for your work. That could have been something too. But also something is telling me to say to you, not everything that glitters is gold. I said that to Taurus yesterday. Not everything that glitters is gold. If someone gets a promotion, it doesn't always mean that they got a better life. It doesn't always mean that things are automatically going to be better for them. Because as you get a promotion, your scope of support changes. Sometimes people get those title-only promotions where you just get the title, but you don't get the money. So remember that too. Maybe the universe, God, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever you want to call the one, didn't want you to get that promotion because God wants you to be paid what God knows you're worth, instead of just receiving a title, because you're too good to just receive a title and not receive a true raise increase, where you're only getting 1 or 2% when you deserve 10% of an increase. Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Okay, that just flew out. What is this? Death again. You're letting things go. Death card again. This doesn't get any clearer. Everything's repeating over and over again. So the point is being made. You're not going to recognize yourself. Maybe I'm going to stick with the beauty is subjective. I'm going to stick with that. But if I had to pick a second title for this episode, it would be, you're not going to recognize yourself, or you will not recognize yourself soon. Is there a time frame on this? Is there a time frame? Is there any card that you can give me on what the time frame may be? Because again, this is just the energy in May. Energy can carry over into different months. Energy can stay stagnant as well. But is there a time frame? What card is this that fell out? 9 of Swords. So, you know what? Something just said to me 9 weeks. But for different reasons. There were so many things. It's like, I don't know if you've seen one of those charts where you have the thing in the middle and then the stuff points at the thing in the middle or whatever. Like you have a word and then, or you have, how can I explain this? Universe, I need some backup here. What's the best way to articulate this? You know, on those chemistry charts where they're explaining how the chemistry works and all that stuff and how they're connected and everything. In my mind, when this 9 of Swords came out, it looked like a chemistry chart. Like there were so many different things connected to it. Meaning there were so many different possibilities connected to this 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is air energy. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And it's being in your head. It's sleepless nights. But what was going through my head and what I was seeing was, first of all, 9 weeks. So I'm going back to that Empress energy. If you are a female, if you're not looking to get pregnant, make sure you're, The other thing that was going through my head was the 9 weeks from May. So that's 2 months and a week. 2 plus, May is the 5th month. So 2 plus 5 is 7. So we're talking about going into August. By the time August gets here, because that's going to be, because 2 months would be June, because I'm going to say from May, not during May, from May. I'm not counting May. From May. Because I know some people are like, well, when you count May? No, I'm not counting May. From May. So June, July, and then the first week of August. By the first week of August, I have a feeling you're not going to recognize yourself. You're not, whether it's what life you had before and what life you have then, whether it's your wardrobe, whether it's you slimming down, doing whatever, whether you got the lap band thing or went under the table or did this or did that, or being in a relationship with someone new or having a new job that put you in a better paying position, whatever it is. I don't know why. 9 weeks. But also pregnancy too. So some of you might, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Because pregnancy, I mean, that's a good thing, depending on how you look at it. But 9 weeks with this Nine of Swords coming out. So yeah, 9 weeks. 9 weeks from May, you're not going to recognize yourself. Maybe I should title it that. No, I'm still sticking with the beauty is subjective. You got the deluxe reading, Gemini. Out of all the readings so far, you have the longest reading. And if you stayed this long, bless you. Okay? If any of this resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. That way you will know when I upload new episodes to the podcast and to the channel. And don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. Until next time, be blessed.